What's up, guys, and welcome to the show. We're going to preview the big Champions League clash tonight between Arsenal and Real Madrid. Arsenal coming off a draw against Everton, and I believe that Real Madrid coming off a defeat against, if I believe it was Valencia, and I think Vinicius missed a penalty as well. Vinny missed a penalty in that game, or someone missed a penalty, I believe. But yeah, they lost to Valencia, and Real Madrid drawing to Everton. Much changed team from Arsenal in their draw against Everton. The manager bearing in mind this game tonight, so resting most of the big players. It is what it is. I think they've given up on the league, even though Liverpool slipped up against Brentford. They got beat, but I think Arsenal are focused on trying to win the Champions League. Trossard scoring, and then Lewis Skelly giving away a soft penalty that was put away by one of the Everton players. So going into today, Real Madrid coming off a defeat, but that really, to me, that has no consequence. A lot of people are saying that Arsenal do have a chance to beat Real Madrid, and of course they do. They do have a chance. Gabriel did get injured as well against Everton, so he's out for the season, the hamstring, and I think he needs surgery. So another hamstring injury. Saka, Havertz, Gabriel. I don't know if there's any others, but hamstring injuries have been an issue for Arsenal this season. So we're missing Gabriel at centre back, so that's not good. Arsenal do have a chance, but I'm of the belief that Real Madrid, they know when to turn it on. When it's the big games, the big nights, Champions Leagues, underneath the bright lights, these men step up. They know how to win. They know how to navigate these games. That's why they've won so many Champions Leagues. That's why they've won so many titles. They are winners. So, yes, Arsenal have a chance at home. And if Arsenal do want to get through, we do need to win this game tonight at home at the Emirates in order to go to the Bernabeu and have any chance of going through, because with that attack they have of Vinny, Jude, Rodrigo, Mbappe, they got players like Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Valverde, just stellar players, but they do have a weakness in defence. They are a bit suspect in defence. They have one of the best goalkeepers in the world with Thibaut Courtois, but they are vulnerable. You can get at them. Saka can get at Mendy on the left if Mendy does play on the left. Let's see what Ancelotti does. It'll be interesting to see how Ancelotti approaches this game. But I do fancy Saka against Mendy if he's playing at left back. If Valverde's playing at right back, he's much better in midfield. He's a midfielder, but he's more than capable of playing right back and inverting into that midfield role like he's been doing a lot of this season. So Arsenal do have a chance, but Real Madrid are going to be favourites. How do I think Arsenal are going to shape up tonight? This is the team that I would go for. Ryan in goal, Lewis Skelly left back. I would go with Calafiori as the left centre back because he's left footed. Saliba right centre back. Timber right back. Partey, Odegaard and Rice in midfield. And I would go Saka. Don't know if Moreno should start up top. Saka, Martinelli and Trossard, I would say as the attacking three. Moreno up top, he was, useful. He was scoring goals. He was very good playing that false nine. But Saka back now, Martinelli and maybe Trossard going through the middle. That would be my front three. Let's see how the manager Arteta approaches it. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes with Moreno up top because he's been so effective in that role. Maybe he might go for Kivior at centre back as well because he's left footed. A lot of people have been saying Ben White should partner Gabriel at centre back. So we'll see how it goes. I would go for Calafiori because I think he's a good centre back. I don't think he's a left back. I think he's a centre half and he's got a left foot. So that's what I would go with the Arsenal team. With Real Madrid, I don't know how Ancelotti's going to approach it. I think the attacking force will be Bellingham, Rodrigo, Vinicius and Mbappe. Midfield will probably be Tchouaméni and Camavinga. I don't know if he's going to play Modric But I think he'll go with Tchouaméni and Camavinga. And Valverde right back, Mendy left back with Rudiger and maybe Alaba at centre back. Now there's another young Spanish centre back. Let me have a look at their last team that they played at Valencia. Oh, we had Tchouaméni and Rudiger. So yeah, and they had Garcia at left back. And yeah, so he might. So yeah, Ancelotti might have been resting some players looking at this game. So I don't know how Ancelotti's gonna approach this game, but he's definitely going to go with his strongest available team. As an Arsenal fan, I hope we win tonight. I hope we take a good cushion, maybe a 2 or 3-0 into the Bernabeu for the second leg. Who do I think is going to win? I think Real Madrid are going to turn it on, and I think they're going to win. I think Mbappe is going to turn up. I think they're going to win 3-1, or it's going to be 3-0. That's what I'm thinking. I think that Arsenal always give people a false sense of security. You know, a couple of good results, and yeah, they're back. We're gonna win. But what I've seen from these Arteta and his team since his tenure is that the big games they don't turn up. The big games they bottle it, and I hope that I'm wrong tonight. I hope they turn up. I hope they put in the performance of all performances against this Real Madrid team, because that's what's gonna take. But I do think that Real Madrid are going to turn up, and I do think Arsenal are going to bottle it again. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Stopping Mbappe is going to be very, very difficult. Vinny, Rodrigo, Jude is going to be very, very difficult. Winning that midfield battle is going to be imperative. So let's see how this game goes tonight. Let's pray for an Arsenal victory so we can take that into the second leg at the Bernabeu. So, this is going to end today's video. All that good stuff. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. And I'll see you very soon. Peace.